In this example, we'll be using a Mio infusion set. To remove the Mio infusion set from its packaging, pull the red tape and take off the protective seal. Pull down on the white tab and remove the sterile paper. With one hand, hold the bottom of the insertion device. With the other hand, place your thumb and forefinger on the 3 raised marks that are located on each side of the device. Next, firmly squeeze and lift straight up to remove the lid, making sure not to bend or touch the introducer needle. To release the tubing, start by freeing it from the slot that holds it in place. Then, gently unwind the tubing by pulling it upwards in a counterclockwise direction. Be careful not to pull too hard when the tubing is fully unwound, as this could accidentally dislodge the infusion set from the introducer needle and insertion device. Now, connect the infusion set to the newly filled reservoir. To connect the infusion set to the reservoir, hold the tubing by the connector and place it on top of the reservoir. Find the right position by turning and gently pushing the connector until you feel it slide smoothly in place. Turn the reservoir connector clockwise until the reservoir and the connector lock with a click. Hold the infusion set so that the needle is pointing down. Press and hold ACT to move the piston forward. Continue to hold ACT until you see insulin drops coming out at the end of the tubing. Press ESCAPE when you see drops coming from the end of the needle. Gently pull the tab of the spiral paper backing to remove it. To prepare the Mio for insertion, with one hand, hold the inserter on the lined indentations located on each side of the device. With the other hand, pull the center of the inserter back until you hear it click. Carefully remove the needle guard by gently twisting to loosen it and then pulling it off. Place the tubing in the slot on the side of the inserter. Position the Mio infusion set on your prepared insertion site. Press the round indentations on both sides of the insertion device simultaneously to release and insert the infusion set. Push on the center of the inserter to secure the adhesive onto the skin. Remove the inserter and introducer needle by grasping the center of the inserter and gently pulling it straight out. Smooth the adhesive securely onto the skin. To disconnect your infusion set, gently squeeze both sides of the connector and pull the connector needle straight out from the cannula housing. Change infusion site, set, reservoir, and insulin every 2 to 3 days.